Shifting focus here now to Facebook, that has once again changed its privacy policy for good. The new changes will allow users to manage who sees their posts, among many other things. The new changes will be applicable in Facebook and Instagram, but not on WhatsApp. But why has Meta come out with this new privacy policy? Raksha Biyani brings us more details.
Hi, thanks Apeksha for that. Well, yes, earlier Facebook privacy policy was a task to go through. It was a chore to go through that entire large chunks of text. So Meta has now come out with a revised, redesigned and reworded Facebook policy in which they have used elements like videos and subheaders and images to actually make people understand what and how is their data being used by Facebook and the entire Meta universe. Yes, as you rightly said, these changes are only going to be there for Facebook platforms, Facebook Messenger, as well as Instagram. But WhatsApp, Kids Messenger and Facebook Workplace will continue to have the same privacy policy because nothing changes there. These notifications will be popping up on everybody's personal devices on July 26th. There will also be a top band on their Facebook profiles where people can see that a new privacy policy is available for them to read. Among some of the features in what changes have happened, one is that you can now control every individual can now control each post's privacy in terms of whether it's available to public, whether it's available to their friends to see, and whom they do not want to see that. Now, the other important thing is earlier there were default settings that once you've chosen a privacy setting, the next set of posts will go with the same privacy setting. But now Facebook has ensured that you choose when you're posting each time who gets to see your post. The other important thing is that Facebook has, of course, Meta has been embroiled in a lot of privacy scandals. The most recent one being earlier this week that Mirror Now also reported, where DC Attorney General Karl Racine had sued Facebook chief for misusing people's data, and Facebook being a company that has 3 billion active monthly users, Apeksha, for them it is very important to safeguard people's privacy, and it's a good check for people to know how they are using every individual social media platform. Twitter, for example, had earlier released a game this year to make it more exciting to convince people to read their privacy policies, and now Facebook has, of course, launched this new privacy policy so that people actually go through that policy before using these platforms to share their personal data.